Hi Luke,
Hi.
thank you for meeting with me again. Last time we spoke, you kind of gave me an insight of what you are interested in as far as treadmills and other gym equipment. This meeting, I would like to help bring my product, our newest line of treadmills, together and try to match them up with what you are looking for. I do have some questions for you later on and a PowerPoint presentation to show you. But first, you expressed last time that your company, Planet Fitness, is always up on trying to keep up with competition on the latest treadmills.
We try.
However, your number one goal is customer satisfaction.
Yeah.
I hope my treadmills can both help you meet both of those goals. And to demonstrate this, I hope my treadmills in this presentation will put us ahead of the competition and show you what we can bring to the table as far as treadmills and other equipment. Now, last time you said that you want to stay up to date on the latest technology in the world of fitness. And our newest treadmills have plenty of new features, new advanced features that I hope will show you how technologically advanced our treadmills are as opposed to competition. Another goal of yours was to keep members happy. And I believe our technologically advanced treadmills are a reason people come enjoy walking, gym, running, help keep them entertained while exercising, working out, because it's not always the most fun thing to do. And then another goal of yours is the clients need to offer treadmills with superior services to members. You want to offer the best product you can. You want to have the best overall environment for your customers to help keep them happy. And in this PowerPoint, I hope to show you, in this presentation, I hope to show you how easy it is to use our treadmills and how our treadmills can bring a sense of advancement and completeness to a workout that other treadmills can't really offer. And then the final goal of yours that you stated was you wanted to increase annual memberships, and that would in return increase revenue for your company. And although I can't say our treadmills are the cheapest compared to competitors because we are more advanced, but we do offer competitive pricing to help stay in the competition. Now I understand your current supplier is Life Fitness, and some known weaknesses of them. I don't know if you can attest to this as well, but they're not entirely advanced technologically. They have an inaccurate heart rate and caloric monitoring system. And they're not Bluetooth enabled, which has been, as our research shows, an important feature for customers.
I hear members all the time talking about when you're going to get the Bluetooth treadmills, So it is definitely something people ask for.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to ask you some questions, maybe take some notes to help gain some more information about what you're interested in. So the first question, what has led you to review new treadmills for your company?
Well, going back to what I just said, members keep asking, they know that these treadmills exist, that this technology exists, and they want us to incorporate it into our gyms, so they keep asking for it, and we like to stay ahead of the curve. In 2020, I think we talked about this last time too, technology is always advancing, people always want the latest, the newest, the best, and companies are also a part of that because people that they serve, we want them to keep coming back. We want them to be happy. And we want to serve them as best as we can with the latest, the greatest, and the best.
Okay. And do you make these decisions solely on your own, or do you have someone else that has the final say in this?
Not solely. I do have to report up to my COO, Mike Hamilton, but he takes my thought into consideration pretty handsomely, I have to say. I'm the regional,
regional manager.
Regional manager. He can't go into all the gyms. He can't be in all the gyms at all times. So that's why he asked me. So I go in, get a feel for the place, see what's going on, keep my ear to the ground, and then I tell him.
Okay. So would you say you have a pretty close relationship with not only customers but also higher up management? Okay.
Yes, I would say so. I've gotten to know a few, regulars. There's always regulars in all these gyms, but we have thousands of members, but there are some who always know me when I come into the gyms. They always know, oh, that's Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes you feel good.
Okay. And then what not only you but also your manager, what are some of the criteria for new equipment?
Well, it has to be up to date. When we get new equipment, it has to be new equipment. We, don't want the same thing or a new version of what we already have. It has to be up to date. It has to be functional. It has to be a good treadmill. The ones we have now have shock absorption technology that really seem to be popular. Some of the cheaper models do not have stuff like that. So it has to be a good treadmill. It can't just be anything that with a tread that goes around and around, because people can go to Walmart and get the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to stand out.
Okay. And then what equipment accessories? I know you mentioned Bluetooth, but are there any others that your customers are most interested in?
We do have TVs, personal TVs on all of our machines, which helps Planet Fitness to stick out, because a lot of gyms just have like 30 TVs on a wall, all with different channels, and you got to share with everybody. But we do have personal TVs, but I've had a few members talking about the picture not being that great. And, the picture isn't the best, and we have issues with these televisions. Again, they've been there since we've built these gyms. So, of course, there's going to be some technical difficulties with some of the stuff we've got. Mm-hmm. So, new TVs would be nice. I know a member mentioned that there are treadmills now that have TVs in them,
yes,
instead of attached on a pole, behind the treadmill. So that would be something maybe to look into. I don't know, but it definitely sounded intriguing.
Okay. And then, how do you think your current equipment could be improved?
Well, again,
if you could elaborate on
some of these gyms are 4, 5, 6 years old. I think Newport's been around, Florence has been around 6 years. Newport's 5. So a lot changes in 6 years, especially in this generation with all the new technological advances. I mean, it seems like every 6 months we got a new iPhone with another camera lens on it. So we like to stay up to date, and we want to stay up to date. And not that the live treadmills aren't great, but they're just treadmills at this point. When we first got them, they had the heart rate monitors and everything, but now people complain about them being a little inefficient, not matched up with their Fitbit or watch or whatever they got. So now they're just a treadmill, and we don't want to have just a treadmill that, again, someone could go to Walmart and spend a few $100 and put in their basement. We want people to come to the gym, Planet Fitness.
So would you say your members are satisfied with your current equipment?
Satisfied, I'd say content, because it's a treadmill. It's something for someone to get on, to run, to walk, to jog, whatever. It gets the job done, but I don't know if they completely love the treadmills we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, to be fair, it is kind of hard to love gym equipment.
Yeah, I understand.
And then how would your business be affected if one of the treadmills failed in your gym?
Oh, I think that'd be terrible. It would be on all of the news. Say a treadmill failed and it sent someone flying off, and the auto stop didn't work, and it stopped working. Granted, it's not supposed to happen, and we haven't ever had anything like that happen, but if it did, it would be a publicity nightmare, and unsafe gyms, Planet Fitness. I can see it, and I can see the headlines now, and that's not something we want or something we need, because we're on such a sharp incline right now with our sales and our revenue that something like that would be, I don't want to say detrimental, but it wouldn't be good.
Right. I know when I go to the gym, I expect the equipment to be reliable.
Oh, absolutely. And we don't want any members getting hurt either.
Mm-hmm.
That would be terrible if something like that would happen.
Okay. And then what would your members say about having new advanced treadmills as opposed to the ones you have currently?
They would love them. The members, they would love them, because they keep asking about all this new stuff. So if they finally saw new equipment in the gyms, I think they'd be very pleased. They'd be very happy. And, knowing some of the people that I have gotten to meet over the years in these gyms, just someone getting on Facebook saying, so excited, Planet Fitness, or even putting it on an Insta story or something. We've got a lot of people who train and show the equipment that they're on, talking about their training and stuff. Just putting that on their Insta story and saying, oh, Planet Fitness has new equipment, so excited. Mm-hmm. That's going to intrigue you. You're going to read that. You're going to say, oh, well, I need to check out Planet Fitness maybe,
Right.
You can sign up online too at home if you want. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, if I can show you a new treadmill that's taken over the market that not a lot of people have heard about yet because it is so new
Mm-hmm.
and it has absolute latest technology, would you be potentially interested in hearing about them or placing them in your gym?
Oh, sure. I'd definitely be interested.
Now, if you don't mind, I do have a short PowerPoint presentation to show you.
Oh, yeah, by all means.
Our product that we have to offer is the iTread. It's our brand name, it's our latest line of technology. It has cutting edge technology. It includes a built-in fan, as you can see. It has the most accurate and up-to-date heart rate monitor and calorie burning counter. We offer competitive pricing depending on which model you choose and the bulk of what you choose. And I can go into that deeper later.
Okay.
And we're always accessible sales and maintenance representatives. So if you have any questions or you have a little problem that needs to come and fix, whatever, we're always available. And you can always talk to us about it.
Okay.
Whatever you need.
24 hours, because we are a 24-hour gym.
Yes.
All right.
I will give you my personal email and phone number. So if
I
you
know
ever
you're
have
not
any
a
questions.
maintenance man, but...
Right. So then, that's all for PowerPoint.
All right.
Do you have any questions for me?
So you've got built-in fans
Mm-hmm.
and this new heart rate technology. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be more accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, that definitely checks a few of the boxes.
Okay.
You know, the Bluetooth technology, I like that. Now, is it compatible with apps? Do you have an app, or is there something like that in development where people can track their exercises?
Well,
'Cause I
there
know
are
that
certain
intrigues
there
me.
are certain exercise apps that we have partnered with,
Okay.
and when you connect your device to Bluetooth, it should connect those
Okay. All
applications
right,
as
so
well.
you can track how long you've been on there, the
Yeah.
calories and all that. Will it send that
And
to
it'll
the?
it'll send it
Okay.
directly to the apps to keep record for you.
Wow, interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Is that anything else?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. And then about the pricing.
Mhm.
Now, our latest model treadmills, they run about $3,000 range per
Okay.
treadmill. However, we can offer discounts based on buying in bulk since
Okay.
you have multiple operations. So if you purchase a lot one time, we can offer discounts.
Okay.
But then that $3,000 also depends on what features you choose to have on the
Okay.
treadmills. Which
So we can choose.
pick and choose which
You have different models.
features,
I
yeah.
take it. Okay.
different models and then different features you can add to them and that'll determine the price ultimately.
Alright.
So have I interested you so far?
You definitely have. If we can, I'd definitely like for you on your way out or have someone speak to my secretary. I'd like to make another meeting
Okay.
so that we can talk more about pricing and numbers and things like that. Of course, I'll have to speak with Mike, you know.
Mhm.
So, but I'm definitely interested in moving forward.
All right. I would love to set up another meeting to demonstrate the treadmills more themselves
okay.
also if you're
So
interested.
you can bring one, or I can go
meet
somewhere
you,
where there
yeah,
is
we can
one.
meet
Okay.
you to show you a treadmill. And then we, like you said, we can talk numbers and everything if you're
All right.
interested. And then, is there anything else you have for me right now?
Not that I can think of, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I'll send you an email. I'll talk to your secretary, set up another meeting. If
All
you're okay with
right.
that.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Brandon.
Have a good day.
You too.